Dragonix.
Hey guys, it's that time of the month where I talk to you about future updates and past updates while fighting a boss. So this week we're fighting, this month we're fighting Zakum, and I'm here with my friend. He needs to leave your home. I don't have my proper VSS on because the potential got messed up. So what we're gonna be talking about today is the upcoming Dual Blade revamp and the Renegade patch that happened this month. So as a whole, the Phantom could not have been stopped because it was coming from KMS, and in my opinion, Phantom's actually pretty cool. It's etiquette class. It's like fairly balanced. I mean, it's not like you don't. It's not like you see them KSing everywhere. It's more Jet that does that. As far as Jet goes, I'm not very satisfied with it. I know that it is a Nexon made creation, like Nexon America, but it's still just not that satisfying. I prefer they could have tried to make something like unique, but of course they didn't. So as far as uh, like Renegade goes as a whole, Oz 1 PQ was great. I mean, it was a success. Everybody enjoyed it, and uh, as a whole, it was just great. Oz 1 PQ was also great EXP, and it was an alternative to LHC, which was long overdue. So that was one of the better parts of Renegade. Again, Phantom was also good. So then we move on to the month as a whole. They had lots of 2 times events, 3 times events, cash shop sales. Those are all good to have. I mean, like some of them are really random, but I see why, considering it's summer. They should have events like that. So it was good. It was nice to have. Then we move on to future updates, and this is what I'm going to be more in depth of. So in August or September or whenever next one plans to release it, there's a KMS patch that's coming to GMS like every other patch, and that would be the patch called I'm not sure the name right now, but it's just called Dual. Well, I'm gonna call it the Dual Blade revamp, and of course Dual Blades are getting revamped. Along with that comes the Hilla boss, which is gonna be new, and it also drops a permanent pet. This permanent pet, I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure if it's permanent or 90 days, but I know it's a pet. It also drops pet equips, which you can probably scroll. So I'm assuming the pet attack scrolls will go up. On top of that, dual blades are getting a massive revamp, and Phantom Blow is doubling in power. So I expect dual blades to be #1 bossers or around there again, just like they were on release and just like they were during Chaos. Phantom Blow is also getting an increased PDR, which should be interesting. I mean, like Demon Slayer had 100% PDR before the nerf, and most jobs now have PDR. It'd be like I think Dual Blades should have it, and now they're finally getting it. So another thing I wanted to discuss was Hilla. Hilla is coming out in easy and normal only. So normal would be the 180 boss and easy would be the 140, though the requirements to enter the PQ are 20 levels lower. I think only the normal one drops to a pet, which makes it sustain value, and it's supposed to be as hard as Acrium, though that's debatable. Some find it easier and some find it harder. And that's all we have. Like that's all the major stuff for the dual blade revamp. So after the dual blade revamp, we have the next major patch would be Tempest. This would include the new job called Luminous. Luminous is a dual-sided, like two-faced sort of job, and it's basically a boy who has a dark side and a light side, and he's the 5th legendary hero who starts with L, spelling out Maple. uh, I'm sort of looking forward to Luminous's update, but from what I can tell, it is pretty overpowered when it comes to mobbing. So I'm expecting a massive KSing from Luminous, which isn't always good. Well, actually, it's never good. People tend to hate it. Another thing that comes in that patch is, what's hinted to be a 5th job, but it's actually a hyper skill. One will come out for Aaron, and later one comes out for Mercedes too. Should be cool. Stuff after 4th job, like higher level content, is always interesting. Um, The events, I'm not sure about the events that come with it, and from the storyline seems sort of off. Of course, Evan is always in the storylines because from what I can tell, he's the leader of the heroes. Aaron's nowhere to be found in the storyline, and Mercedes like dead in the cutscene, which is, well, not dead, but like half dead in the cutscene. And yeah, that's as far as my knowledge about the Tempest patch goes. Tempest is supposed to revamp a lot of things. It's supposed to be a 5-part patch. I'm not sure. I think the next part of Tempest is Kaiser. Kaiser is like, basically it's like a warrior job, and it's a whole new branch of jobs. It doesn't fall under hero or resistance or anything. Kaiser's pretty sick. It's like a half dragon sort of thing, or a dragon warrior sort of protector. I forgot what it's called. Dragon warrior from Comm. So, it should be cool. Its skills are really flashy. It doesn't seem to be overpowered. I'm assuming it'd be balanced. It just looks like a massive chaosing class, just like Luminous. Also, from what I can see, Luminous isn't the greatest bosser. Its bossing moves are very limited, so I'm assuming it's just like every other mage. Well, every other adventure mage that's bad at bossing, or not bad, but not great either, and amazing at mobbing. So far what we've covered is this month's Renegade patch, next month's, or hopefully next month's Dual Blade revamp, and later on we have the Tempest patch, which is set to be one of the largest in Maple. Well, as you can see, I'm like halfway through this boss. I am supposed to be soloing, and I really don't want to take a touch damage hit from him because those hit high. I mean insanely high. I don't have my boots, so I can't hit my maximum damage right now. That's why I'm hitting so little. I think if I'm gonna click on Energizer. It's clearly needed here. And I'm gonna continue on with the fight. So another thing I want to talk about in this video is what you guys expect from me and what you guys want from me. I recently decided to start a series called Maple's Top 10, and it's going to start with the Maple jokes that I was collecting before. Basically, you guys can submit your clips every time I put up a top 5 requests, and basically your clips can be featured in my videos, and so will your channel. It should be interesting, and hopefully we can get a nice bunch of episodes out on it, about the top 5 of everything in Maple, really. Top 5 most hated characters, top 5 most beloved characters, top 5 bosses, top 5 chaosers since release, all that stuff. Should be nice and interesting, and I know for a fact that you guys will enjoy it. If not, I'll ensure that you enjoy it, and it should be cool. Another thing I wanted to start in the future was something called Challenge of the Month or Challenge of the Week. Basically, I give you a challenge, and you have to try to make a video response doing the challenge. So an example of a challenge would be to kill Horntail under 5 minutes with a party of 12 or more. So this would require you to organize a party, go through a PQ and everything, and then kill Horntail under 5 minutes. And another thing would be to, let's say, clear Crimsonwood PQ in a certain amount of time, or to, well, you get the idea. I'm just going to put out challenges. Another challenge might be to find a certain recipe from a certain monster, like an ultra rare drop, and then the first 3 people that send it will be featured, or maybe the first 5 people. It can all change, really. As far as I'm concerned, like, I have a lot planned, and also my friends are going to be releasing stuff on this channel soon. They plan to release some Battlefield commentaries. They plan to release Let's Plays, and I'll be joining them on the Let's Plays. On August 4th, we plan to do Rumble Fighter Let's Play. Should be interesting. And I guess that's all really for the commentary part of this video. Just enjoy the rest of the bossing, and have a nice day.